stealth buffs, legendary characters, schedule changes, bugs. All while the community is very heated right now over Marvel Strike Force, and well, there's a severe lack of communication addressing a lot of these things from Scopely. We're discussing it all, guys, for better or worse, and if you're ready for it, find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Oh, what is up, Valley Maniacs? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're having fun in Marvel Strike Force, despite some of the things that are going on. I'm still having fun for the most part, but there are some things that definitely need to be addressed. I'm looking forward to a response for a lot of these things from Scopely. Some have been addressed, some have not, but stealth buffs coming to Dark Dimension. We got bugs galore, and some have been addressed, some have not been addressed, and I wanted to talk about them. And yeah, the big thing that just happened most recently, legendary event schedule cadences. I guess we don't have a cadence anymore. We're just doing this randomly now, at least according to the latest communications from Scopely. Yes, we need a lot of these things addressed. Now, if this is your first time here, guys, make sure you subscribe for more great content and hit that notification bell so you get notified as soon as a new video goes up. But let's get into some of these things that are going on right now. First thing I want to talk about is this recent post from Zeke's about the legendary event update. And this is the second time this has happened in just a few weeks. Let's go into this right now. Legendary event update. In the last weekly blog post last Friday, we stated that Star-Lord would be the next legendary to return. Yes, this was on the schedule, but that was an incorrect statement. Now I'm wondering, was this an incorrect statement last Friday, just a few days ago, not even a week ago? Was that an incorrect statement, or was it a correct statement Friday, and this week they decided to make some changes, and now it is an incorrect statement? This may be rewriting some history, because this is the second time this has happened. This happened with Nick Fury just a few weeks ago. Now it's happening again with Star-Lord. So the next legendary event that was scheduled to run is Black Bolt. Well, that looks like that is what is scheduled to run now, but Black Bolt, followed by Ebony Maw, and subsequently will be the return of Star-Lord. So yeah, not getting the Nick Fury or Iron Man treatment. Star-Lord's not getting pushed back because he's becoming a permanent legend, you know. Because I'm not sure why. We just had Ebony Maw. It feels like just a few weeks ago. But please note that we will follow a loose cadence when legendary events reoccur. There isn't a concrete schedule of future date published. Now, this was something that they've always said they never officially addressed. We've had things occur in the same kind of cadence, the same rotation for a long time right now, and it's kind of been unofficial. But now they've said they follow a loose cadence when legendary events recur. There's not a concrete schedule. Cerebro kind of said something similar when we did the interview a few weeks ago talking about these legendary cadence. They usually don't try to switch it up unless there's a reason. I'm not sure why they switched Ebony Maw back in December, but let's go take a look at a legendary event cadence that happened in December that someone put out, and it looks like as AMVX on Discord. So thank you for making this. Now, don't pay attention to the dates too much because this was put out in December and things have changed since then. But the first one here, Ebony Maw and Shuri, this got switched. It was supposed to be Shuri, then Ebony Maw. That was the first switch that happened. We got Doc Ock, we got Phoenix. We're supposed to have Nick Fury. That got bumped away because, good news, Nick Fury is a permanent event now. The Nick Fury unlocked, the legendary event unlocked, permanent. So that is a good news. That is a good thing. We had Jubilee right here, supposed to be Star-Lord, and then it was supposed to be Invisible Woman, Magneto, but I guess we're skipping Invisible Woman, skipping Magneto. Nick Fury is permanent now, so it's going to be Black Bolt, then Ebony Maw, then Star-Lord. So this legendary cadence is all screwed up. This is, I don't know what is going on with this thing now. I thought it was a one-time thing for Ebony Maw and Shuri, but yes, Nick Fury, now Star-Lord, and then just a total cadence, just switching up, guys. Just baffling. I have no idea what is going on with the current legendary schedule, guys. I mean, we had a pretty set schedule most of last year. It wasn't until the end of last year that they started switching up the events. They switched up that Shuri and Ebony Maw event, and then now we're getting characters removed to become permanent, which is good. But we're also getting this cadence totally switched up. No reasoning why, no logic why. I'm sure there was some profits in mind. Maybe the profits weren't high enough and they wanted to switch it to try to maximize profits. They realized that Ebony Maw is such a coveted character that they want. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ideas why they would have done it. Let's go back to the blog post though and see the rest of the communication from Zeke's from yesterday. As this miscommunication was our error. Yeah, a number of character shards will be given out in the calendar leading up to the Black Belt Legendary event will be doubled. For example, a day that would normally reward 5 character shards for Hela will reward 10. Future calendars will have the amount of shards return to normal. Thanks for your understanding. Apologize the confusion. Yeah, I don't think it was confusion. I think honestly, and this is just my suspicions. I have no evidence in this. I feel that it was changed this week, and same thing with Fury. But let's go take a look at what actually happened with Nick Fury. This was on January 22nd, the blog post there. And if we scroll all the way down to the end, we have returning legendary event. If you counted Nick Fury's out of office message, that's because Shield Infamous Spy is coming back to the battlefield, and that is coming back in the return of his legendary event. Very next blog post, January 29th, we scroll down here. And we say, as we mentioned in a previous blog post, we were holding a celebration for that content community. Oh, that is not it. That was here. Excuse this. This is it right here. In our previous blog post, we mentioned that Nick Fury legendary event Chasing Fury was coming, but this has been delayed. So even this, it says it's been delayed. It wasn't delayed. It was made permanent. So I'm very confused. What is going on with these legendaries? It said delayed here, and then in the next week. It gets the permanent treatment, which is good, but it said delayed here. So I think their plans are switching very, very quickly, very rapidly, which I don't know what that means for in the long term of Marvel Strike Force. He's going to return in the near future. Stay tuned for more information. And then last week's vlog post, February 5th, we got information that Nick Fury, Chasing Fury, is permanent. By this time, he's looking to settle down permanently. Coming your way soon, the Nick Fury Legendary event is available via the event section for all players level 25 and higher. So that is a good thing, but it doesn't seem like it was planned. So again, things changing very rapidly at Scopely is what it's looking like. And I don't know why. Maybe it's a response to the community being kind of hot over Marvel Strike Force right now, not being very happy over the state of the game. Maybe that's why they're switching a bunch of things. So this is, and then they talk about Star-Lord here, and then we got that information from Zeke's last night. Now, let's talk about some other things. There's a bunch of other communication errors that occurred. The one that I want to talk about right now is this Bishop Blitz, because this was something that was sent out in-game saying that the Bishop Blitz would be on February 12th, which, as we know, tomorrow is a Friday. They normally don't start blitzes on Fridays. We're getting this Bishop Blitz starting on February 11th, which is today. And just again, more communication errors. I don't know if it's Decimal Point Jeff or some other things going on, but let's talk about some bugs, because yes, with all these communication errors, let's not forget the bugs. Now, some they have already addressed, but let's go back and look at the recent post from Zeke's just 5 days ago, detailing all the bugs from this recent 5.1 update. Emma Frost, High Roller milestone started late. I don't know if there's anything that they've done with that one. Iceman Coldest Ice Splits unintentionally activated early, and this gave a lot of milestones, up to 21 shards of Iceman. Very important, 100 shard unlocked character. People getting 21 shards for free. I think they need to give everybody 21 shards just to make it fair, or go in, see who got the 21 shards, or different amounts. You know, maybe some people got 1 shard, 2 shards. Everybody should get the 21 shards at the end of this compensation. So if they already got it, I don't think they should duplicate it. If you got 5 shards, well, you should get a little less than someone that got the full 21. Anyway, I think everybody should get the full 21 shards. Miles Blitz, this one is a little less obvious, but this happened right before that Iceman Blitz, the erroneous blitz that went out. People claim milestones of this. This is not as serious because this is a farmable character, but again, same scenario here. I think the solution for this is 21 shards of Symbiote Spider-Man, or not Symbiote Spider-Man, Miles Spider-Man to everybody here. And also a lot of gold. These milestones give a lot of gold as well. So I think the main thing is the shards, which for Miles, most people don't really need. But unless you're a newer player. But this Iceman, very important, and gold always important. Before the update, ISO 8 went out and we're not giving the correct rewards. This was compensated. I was wondering what this compensation for a couple days ago. I guess it was the campaign nodes not working properly. Beta Raid was rewarding the previous version of the beta orb fragments. Yes, I'm not sure if that was correct or not, but let's take a look at this. Probably the most egregious of all of these things is this right here. The Dark Dimension 4, Node 6 change of tunes and waves. There were some significant changes in this last update. And if we look at this, we see the previous, or the original. This is how the node did look. And if we go back here, and this is what the node looks like now, and we see another Jessica Jones. We see another shield assault. And yes, let's just read this, because this is not good. As every player that's trying to get into Dark Dimension 4, why would they stealth buff this? And it made it a lot harder. There are 4. Not 2, not 3. There are 4 black bolts on this node now. We got an extra shield assault. Jessica Jones is on that node now, and that is not good, because a lot of the teams that people are building going into Dark Dimension 4 with are based on debuffs, controlling the enemies. And with a Jessica Jones, we have Psylocke on that node. It is not cool, especially with 4 black bolts on that node now, not just 2. Why did they stealth buff this? No idea, but I'm hoping we get an announcement that this era, it's going back and there's more compensation going on. I hope this is not something that was malicious, although it appears very much to be so. I have no logical explanation for why they would do this, and why they would do this with no announcement, which is even more egregious. Not sure which wave setup is harder, but it's pretty crazy. They just add tunes to Dark Dimension. It is pretty crazy thinking they could just add tunes to Dark Dimension, and it takes so long for them to change these raids, change some of these other game modes that have been stale for so long. So let me know your opinion, guys. What is going on over at Scopely? What do they need to do to change? And what are you expecting the blog post tomorrow? I personally, not a lot of communication from Cerebro, but my personal thoughts are tomorrow's blog post. Hopefully we will get some detailing of a roadmap coming, or maybe it will be the actual early 2021 roadmap. There has not been a lot of communication. And I have been thinking, all right, they're not communicating a lot because they want to get this blog post right. They want to get it out soon to kind of ease some of the players' concerns about red stars, about bottlenecks, about character availability, bugs. Yeah, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. Let me know what you're expecting in the blog post tomorrow, guys. And then on Saturday, that roundtable discussion with OMG, Reminex, and myself should be a good one, and maybe very different than was originally planned for today, based on what may or may not be in the blog post tomorrow, guys. Let me know what your predictions for the blog post, and I will see you guys next time. Check out some of my other videos before you go. Make sure you check me out on social media, and remember, give me that Hulk fist bump, baby. Oh yeah, ValleyFlyin out.